aim to investigate how objects and technologies could connect people to each other and also their environments. But two things in my life greatly influence the work I do, and one is a lifelong obsession with snakes, and particularly the way they move. And the other is a passion for exploring nature. So I spent a few seasons as a wildland firefighter based in Oregon, but we would travel all over the US. But being around machines like this got me really excited about automation and industrial robots. So this is Snail. And Snail is a series of biomimetic snake robots, which means that their form and motion mimics that of a real snake. And Snail was developed initially by my own fascination with exploring motion through hardware and reptilian motion. But now it's developing it as a platform for sensing toxicity in the water, or doing camera vision in the water, or potentially even things like firefighting or search and rescue. So I always work by first translating motion through software and looking at how propagating a wave down lines of servo motors might occur. And each version I build builds upon the prior, looking at how to increase the motion control and the sensing. So most of the work I do is inside in the studio, and including waterproofing and testing. But then once I finally get outside, it's super rewarding and gratifying, but also really interesting hearing what people have to say about such a robotic swimming snake. So this was Snail version 4 that I built in San Francisco while I was an artist in resident at Instructables. And part of my intention is to build toolkits that allow others to use and view the work as well. So I always document my work on GitHub and Instructables, as well as my own site. But I also build robots that fly and do things that take aerial photography, like this one. And I build robots that walk around and bounce around using sun as a means of energy. So my vision is to have robots roaming the world, flexible networked robots that can connect people to each other using network technologies and basically augment our capabilities to connect and communicate. But I also work on other projects that are installations and screen-based work, such as this. This is a collaborative project with Jack Kalish and Catherine McCurry, and it's called Landscapes. So it allows a user in the gallery space to move around and through gestures, create this virtual landscape that they build up through gestures and collaborating. And throughout the exhibition, we save STL files, and so save a snapshot of the screen, and then we could print out 3D printed physical objects, such as this. So this piece really translates motion into light and then into form. Another work I've worked on is also a collaborative work, and it's called Transpiration. This was installed as a semi-permanent installation in the building 240 Central Park South, which is on the park. And it's a data-driven installation. This is a sped-up version of what it looks like from the lobby. And the tree and the nature scene corresponds with people going up and down the elevators in the building. The branches grow and shrink based on how many people get on or off each floor. So the cool part is that it got people running around the building and excited about pushing the elevators and seeing them go up and down in real time. And it really activated the lobby space, which was an abandoned space, but then it finally brought the community together. This is an experimental project that I made with Yin Lu, and it's called FaceBank, and it was made with open frameworks. It comments on the ease of manipulating one's body parts with advancing medical technologies. And when one user approaches, it actually grabs someone's face and stores it in a FaceBank. Then the next user walks up, and they're actually wearing the mask of the prior user's face. So this engages people in this fun form of play with the piece and also with themselves through the reflection. So through my work, I love engaging people with new forms of play and new forms of interactivity. And I love to work collaboratively, and I'd love to talk after and hear any questions. Thank you.